Do you want to generate more innovative ideas? Do you want to drop the belief that you're not creative? The answer is simple. Write down concepts that interest you on cards. Pull two of those cards at random. Then force them together. Why does it work? This slide explains it all. For a long time, we've misunderstood creativity as a mystical talent, the ability to conjure something from nothing. We assumed it was an innate gift reserved for geniuses. But that's completely wrong. In a letter to mathematician Jacques Hadamard, Einstein said this: "Combinatory play seems to be the essential feature in productive thought." His special theory of relativity was built in 1905 by combining thought experiments, like riding a train, with a constancy of the speed of light and the principle of relativity. It wasn't a mystical flash of genius. It was a bold recombination of existing concepts. Cognitive science backs this up. Multiple studies show that training yourself to forcibly connect unrelated elements significantly increases both ideational fluency and originality. Creativity is not a talent. It's a trainable skill, and you can start practicing it today. Pull out a piece of paper and write down 10 concepts that interest you. Pick 2 of them at random and force them together. This will change how you generate ideas. Today, let me show you the science behind it. First, we need to clear up a fundamental misconception. Creativity is the ability of a genius to create something from nothing. Most people believe that. So they give up, telling themselves they're just not creative. But cognitive scientist Margaret Bowden laid it out clearly in her book, The Creative Mind. Creativity is the exploration and transformation of conceptual space. Put it simply, creativity is the skill of combining existing elements in new patterns. Now let me add one critical point. Novelty alone is not enough to make a great idea. It must always be paired with utility, an assessment of whether it's actually usable. Sometimes a combination that's too novel ends up understood by no one. Generating ideas and refining them are 2 separate processes. Large-scale data analysis published in Science shows that atypical combinations across fields are associated with high-impact outcomes. But the same research also highlights the importance of balance. Combinations that are too radically new are harder to get recognized. Steve Jobs said it in a Wired interview. Creativity is just connecting things. If you feel like you're not creative, that's not a talent problem. You simply haven't gathered enough raw material yet, or practiced the art of combining it. That changes today. History proves this principle again and again. Look at Einstein's special theory of relativity. He started with a thought experiment. If I rode a train at the speed of light, what would a clock look like? He combined that with the principle that the speed of light is constant. Then he reconciled it with the principle of relativity, that the laws of physics are the same from any frame of reference. The result was published in Annalen der Physik in 1905 and sparked the greatest revolution in the history of physics. Now look at Steve Jobs and the iPod. Where did the concept 1,000 songs in your pocket come from? There was an existing concept, the Walkman. He combined it with a compact hard drive capable of storing 1,000 songs. Then he added intuitive wheel navigation. The result was a product that changed the world. Gutenberg's printing press follows the same logic. He looked at a wine press and combined it with coin stamping technology. That single combination fundamentally transformed how humanity shares information. It's also well known that Jobs audited a calligraphy class at Reed College, an experience that later gave the Mac its beautiful fonts. At the time, he had no idea it would ever be useful. But diverse concepts accumulated in his mind and later ignited explosive innovation. Every breakthrough comes from recombination. So how do you put this combinatory play into practice? The method is remarkably simple. It's built on 3 steps. This is widely known as forced connections, an ideation technique with a strong track record in the world of brainstorming. It's a highly reproducible framework that has been used for decades. Step 1. Create your cards. Write down concepts you're interested in, problems you're facing, hobbies, and areas of expertise, 1 idea per card. Aim for at least 20 cards. Use sticky notes, a notes app, or actual cards, whatever works for you. AI, cooking, commute time, parenting, Cost reduction, sleep, teamwork, anything goes. Get every concept out of your head and into the physical world. Step 2. Random selection. Shuffle the cards. Close your eyes and pull 2 or 3. The key here is this: do not choose intentionally. Your brain will naturally gravitate toward familiar combinations. That's exactly why you randomize. Force your brain out of its comfort zone. Step 3. Forced combination. Look at the cards you pulled and ask, what could these two create together? Write down at least 3 ideas in 5 minutes. Say you draw AI and cooking. An app where AI scans your fridge and suggests recipes based on your mood that day. A service where AI learns your family's eating habits and automatically optimizes nutritional balance. A platform where AI matches surplus community food to reduce food waste. You can get at least that many in 5 minutes. Now let me introduce a powerful modern application of this method. Use AI tools like ChatGPT as your combination partner. Feed 2 keywords into the AI and let it generate unexpected combination ideas. A 2024 study in Science Advances showed that dialogue with AI improves divergent thinking scores. Perspectives you'd never reach alone open up in an instant. At first you might think, does this combination even make sense? That's fine. The goal isn't to find the right answer. The goal is to build the neural circuit that connects different concepts. Cognitive science research reports that repeated practice over several weeks improves both the volume of ideas and the ability to shift perspectives. You can do this. But here's a question that naturally comes up. What if I don't have enough raw material to combine? Let me answer that. History's most creative geniuses shared a common strategy. They called it intentional knowledge diversification. Look at Leonardo da Vinci. He explored anatomy, engineering, and painting simultaneously. Fields that seem unrelated produced extraordinary combinations inside his mind. Benjamin Franklin did the same. He studied politics, science, and business across disciplines. In the modern era, Elon Musk integrated physics, software, and manufacturing to create Tesla and SpaceX. Research by Professor Robert Root Bernstein at Michigan State University quantified this. Innovators like Nobel laureates were found to be dramatically more likely than the general population to have diverse hobbies and areas of knowledge. Large-scale data analysis published in Science also supports the finding that atypical cross-domain combinations are more likely to produce high-impact outcomes. So what should you do? Starting this month, pick up 1 book in a field you've never cared about before. If you're a chef, study psychology. If you're an engineer, study history. If you're a marketer, study biology. That seemingly irrelevant knowledge will become the source of ideas only you can create 6 months from now. The more raw material you have to combine, the wider the possibility space for the ideas you can generate. After everything you've just heard, some of you might be thinking, where am I supposed to find time every day to make cards and practice? Here's the truth. You don't need special time. Integrate combinatory play into time you already have. Scenario 1. Your commute. Build a concept list in your phone's Notes app. On the train, randomly pick 2 and spend 30 seconds generating 1 idea. Record it as a voice memo if you want. 1 commute gives you 2 or 3 new ideas. Scenario 2. Your downtime. In the shower, on a walk, or during a break. Let a question float at the back of your mind. How could today's new concept combine with the challenge I'm facing right now? There are many reported cases where relaxed, introspective time leads to creative insight. That said, this approach works differently for different people. Try it at your own pace and find your rhythm. Scenario 3. The 5 minutes before bed. Write just 1 entry in a journal. Today's most surprising combination idea. The act of recording helps your brain start recognizing patterns. The circuit that says, combining these 2 things is interesting, gets stronger. Add those 3 practices together, just 15 minutes a day. But calculate it over a year, and that's 90 hours of creative thinking time. It echoes the spirit of Google's 20% rule that once gave birth to Gmail and Google News. You don't need special time. Change the quality of the time you already have, and your creativity will take a massive leap forward. Now let's bring the key points together. Here's your creativity liberation plan. First, practice combinatory play once before the end of today. Sticky notes or a phone notes app, either works. Write down 20 concepts that interest you, close your eyes and pull 2, then generate 3 ideas in 5 minutes. You can also feed 2 keywords into an AI and let it generate combination ideas. That's a great approach too. Your first ideas don't need to be perfect. Starting to build this muscle is where everything begins. Second, starting this month, pick one book from a completely different field and begin reading it. If you're a chef, study psychology. If you're an engineer, study history. If you're a marketer, study biology. The fields you think have nothing to do with you are the ones with the most value. As Michigan State University research shows, people with diverse knowledge are significantly more likely to produce innovative outcomes. Third, transform your commute, your downtime, and 15 minutes before bed into creative thinking time. No special time required. Just change how you use the time you already have, and you'll unlock 90 hours of creative thinking time per year. And here's the one thing I want you to remember. Every idea you generate must be evaluated and refined through the lens of novelty times utility. Combination is only the starting point of an idea. The process of testing it, improving it, and shaping it into something actually usable, that's the complete form of creativity. Now ask yourself this. If you combine the challenge you're facing today with a concept that seems completely unrelated, what breakthrough might emerge? Share the combination you tried and the idea it sparked in the comments below. Your one idea could become the breakthrough someone else needs to solve their challenge. Everything becomes part of this community's collective wisdom. Thanks for investing your time in mastering this today. This channel provides scientifically grounded implementation systems, from creative thinking methods like combinatory play to productivity, learning, and habit formation. Not theory, but implementation. Not knowledge, but skills. We build them together. Subscribe to this channel and use it to design your own growth. Turn on notifications, and your thinking will level up one step at a time without fail. See you in the next one.